Guys, are we recording?
Yeah, apparently our camera's gone on the fritz again. Kabatico is trying his little punch bowl trick, and we need to get a new one.
Oh yeah, I have to be getting ready for our New Year's Eve party and everything. I've got to be filling it up with the cherry grape soda.
Alright, well, we're going to figure that out for next time, but we'll make sure we actually have our camera working for our next shot.
Alright, gentlemen, let's get set up for round 2. So tell me a little bit more about this arcade mode. Well, arcade mode is sort of this overpowered mode where you can just have very low cooldowns and everything. It's totally all of the fun.
Yeah, as Kabatica said, all of the heroes have low cooldowns, so that means you could essentially have a lot of ultimates and a lot of just overpoweredness happening here.
Well, I did do some practice off camera, so I feel like I'm more than prepared to actually use Bastion this time around. So I've noticed that green screen here that I'm just passing by. That would be very useful for like a WoW model viewer or something.
What's a WoW model viewer?
Well, it's sort of this animation program that allows the player to actually animate us and do what we normally do.
Wait, what are you talking about? I've never heard of this program.
Well, never you be minding. I'll fill you in afterwards. So it looks like I need to get some higher ground. Just go through the security office. Huh. And the never-ending game of Hearthstone is still going on. That's interesting.
I don't like this standing around.
Oh, come on, Torbjorn. It can't be that bad.
Yeah, it's like Earth's greatest defenders, super impatient.
Okay, folks, Sky Industries taught me anything. I think I've got this one in the bag. Let's see what we have coming to us. Oh, the suspense. It is to be killing me.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay, I'm seeing a few. What in the name of awesomeness is going on here? This, my sweet prince, is referred to as the arcade mode. All of the scientists and all of the Pythagorean theorems are at large.
No barrels will be safe, and no high-rise girders will be safe either. Moo-hoo-ha!
Okay, well, it looks like all of those Winstons actually got over here. Guess I better set up right over here.
Okay, that was way too quick.
Oh, that's nice. I got my tank mode. Alright, take this. Take these barrels. All of the barrels. All of the barrels. Are you being okay, my prince? You're having way too much fun here. I can really see what you guys were talking about with all of those cooldowns earlier. I'm having so much fun and my ultimate's at 80% and gotta get away from that angry scientist and all of his Pythagorean theorems. They're just so persuasive. Okay. Now I can take out another one over there. Okay, getting that one. Oh, another one. Get away from me with your arguments. Quick, you better be finding the high ground. Get into sentry mode once again. Oh. Well, suffice it to say, I think that scientist's arguments were way too convincing for this little robot. I'm a little robot walking back. I'm a little robot walking back.
He's a little robot walking back. He's a little robot walking back.
Would you two be cutting it out with the rhythmic singing there? We have other scientists we need to debate with here. I know, Kabatica. We just need to give the people something entertaining to listen to while we're actually walking back. Alright, let's go around over here and try setting up right here. More of the scientists. I will debate all of the theorems, all of your grandiose ideas and everything. And the one out, even you behind me. Take this argument, and this argument, and this argument. All of the arguments.
The prince, he is just so convincing with all of his arguments.
I am knowing, right? He could be starting his own debate series too with just a bastion and a little cannon there. So that's how one of those modes looks. All 6 of those scientists all ready for another argument. Alright, Asmund, if you would please.
You got it.
I'm a little robot walking back.
He's a little robot walking back. He's a little robot walking back. He's a little robot walking back. He's a little robot walking back. He's a little robot walking back.
You guys, you're not taking this seriously.
Well, excuse me, NPC.
Asmund and I are just having some fun here.
I don't know about you, but I am having the time of my life.
You know what? I think Kabatica is right. We probably should be taking this a little bit more seriously.
He's a little robot walking back, walking back. He's a little robot walking back, walking back. He's a little robot walking back, walking back. He's a little robot walking back, walking back.
I guess I should be feeling glad that the camera's not working right now. Otherwise, I'd be so face-palming at you two at the moment. In all seriousness, if this was quick play or competitive, we wouldn't be being this silly. I mean, you guys told me about this arcade mode, and I'm gonna have fun in here while I can.
My prince, I think a lot of these scientists are giving you a lot of definitive arguments, just like that one.
You know, Asmund, you're definitely right. I really need to brush up on my debate skills for next time. Kabatica, why don't you join me in the singing this time? If I must. I'm a little robot walking back, walking back. I'm a little robot walking back, walking back. He is being robot walking back, walking back. He is being robot walking back, walking back. Everybody sing along.
He's a little robot walking back, walking back. He's a little robot walking back, walking back. He's a little robot walking back, walking back. He's a little robot walking back, walking back.
You know what, guys? I think I'm really gonna like this game.
We thought you would.
Alright, so it looks like we have 3 minutes left on the clock here, and still so many scientists that we need to debate the Pythagorean theorems with. Thanks for that graviton surge, Zarya. Alright, well, it looks like my cannon's just about out there. Alright, I guess I better go set up on this limousine, of all things. Yeah, so apparently we're escorting some Omnic director robot person to his trailer. What significance does that actually have? Are we like filming a movie here or something? Present company excluded?
I don't necessarily think there's any significance to this, at least from what it is I've researched. I think it was just meant to be a fun escort mission.
But it is just being that the robot director person is just being so rude and just so uncaring that we're just being so super slow getting him to his trailer. And you know, on those times that the other team actually fails, what does the director person have to say about that? I have done a little bit of research myself, and apparently just what it is we do here is technically considered non-canonical.
You have a good point, because why would 6 scientists here escort some robot director person to his trailer? What point would that serve?
So as one of those really old TV shows once said, I think you really should just relax. Oh, I love that show. So it looks like they actually switched to a Farah this time, or at least one of them did. And I think it looks like they are at least trying to win now.
You know what they should call this mode in the future?
What's being that?
Total mayhem.
Well, that would be a good idea, except Blizzard has already thought of that.
Say what?
Well, while you two are just out gallivanting around and trying to get that camera fixed, I've learned about something referred to as the public test region, or a sort of a test program for this game. Oh yes, that's being right. You can actually go into this PTR, as it were, and then test out everything. Test out new changes that are being made into the game itself. So I imagine that this camera is not going to be fixed by the next time I want to actually do another recording of our quest for the play of the game. So I think our next recordings are going to be in this PTR and seeing just where it is we can go from there.
I told you not to practice your trick right in front of the camera. You know you got that cherry grape soda all over the stuff. It's been like a...
My punch bowl trick is one of those one-of-a-kind things. It's just something you have to be seeing. Well, next time you better practice it outside and not in front of that camera so this doesn't just keep happening. Alright. I won't practice in front of that camera and I'll practice outside. Well, I guess Farah had a convincing argument there too, and it looks like that other team is actually trying for a good composition this time. Okay, let's try something a little bit different. won, but I was gonna start doing some beatboxing. And Fiend. Oh, come on, that Winston got the play of the game? It really should have been you, my prince. Well, I'm not going to be too upset over it, because in my practice off camera, a lot of my plays of the game were I've learned that Bastion play of the games are incredibly easy to get once you do the right things. Oh look, I got one of those cards, nice.
Epic.
Every little bit counts.
It sure does, Winston. It sure does.
I take it you two have another play of the game to show me? Oh, right. Osmond, why don't you queue up that Reinhardt one we had here earlier?
Gotcha. Okay, my prince, this is probably one of our favoriter ones here with Reinhardt. Just take a look.
Triple kill.
I'm on fire!
Huh. That was clever.
He's a little robot walking back. He's a little robot walking back. He's a little robot walking back. He's a little robot walking back.